Good morning, Facebook. This Miss Joanne, and you know what I do, playing in clothes. This is a two-piece pantsuit. Didn't need any alterations, and I got it from where? The thrift store. This is one of my recent purchases. I've been back in, and I think I'm going to come back out because the infection rate is getting up there again. And because I'm one of those people in that category where we should be careful about being around crowds and stuff. I ran in there and picked this one up for about, I think this was $11.99. Now I think that's a well-spent $11.99. It is double-breasted, and I have on a throwback something. Remember when we used to wear those Dickies? I saw them at Amazon. I saw them on Amazon, and you get a whole pack of them, I believe, for about $10. And sometimes when you have a suit on, as you know, it gets hot with a blouse. So I think, oh, those would be good to just wear with suits. And I got them, and I love them. I think it came about $6 or $7 or $8 or something like that for about $10 or $12. Very inexpensive. This is, like I said, a two-piece double-breasted. It's kind of cut on that little manly style, but I like it. I have paired it with some gray shoes, and of course, as always, we need a purse. We need a purse, so we went with this gray. This gray with a little splash of silver. Coordinated very well with the shoes, which both came from thrift stores also at different times, at different stores. And once you know you have something in your closet that's color, that is that color, or will coordinate with that color. I have on some silver earrings. They are paparazzi. And that's how that's the purse that I would play with that. Of course, you know, any other shoes, anything you want to put with it, but this is what I would play with it. And since I'm playing in clothes, I would pair it with, I'm going to put, it's warm, it's not warm out there anymore, so we need to cover up. So I'm going to wear with this yellow hat. That brings it up in color, because gray is such a neutral color, but it's such a nice color. I could put a scarf with it. I might look at that. I might look into a scarf. This scarf, I don't want no scarf. I don't want no scarf. So if I'm going to wear that hat, and I'm going to need a little cover up because it's chilly out there, let's go with a cape. You know I like capes. I love capes. So let's just go with this little cape. And I've had it for quite a while. And you know where did it come from? Right, that thrift store. Now, I wouldn't particularly wear this because I don't like how the cape is one length and the suit is another length. But color-wise, I'm loving it. Color-wise, I'm loving it. I don't like those two different lengths right there. If it was a little longer, or if I didn't have on the jacket, see what I'm saying? Don't really think I like this cape with it. Nope. But this cape and this hat is gorgeous together. Just need something that's, let me see if I could demonstrate it. If I took this, if I folded this jacket up shorter, just playing in clothes, but I won't be taking this jacket up because I like the length of it. But just showing you how that would look better if everything was one length. There. Now I would wear that together. But because that coat is more of a 3/4 length coat, I guess it would be, I would not wear these together. Yeah, see, I like that. So I would not wear this cape with this suit. Nope, nope, nope. That's a no-no. That goes to the rejects. Unless the jacket were shorter. So, I would probably play with this gray coat. This is the coat that I would probably wear with this suit. If I could find the other arm. And it keeps running away from me. There we go. And I'll keep that yellow hat on because it just gives it a pop of color. Now that's the coat I would wear. I would wear that coat. And I very well could put on a purse that works with the hat. As you can see, I just thought about this when I looked over here. And that would bring me some brightness to the whole outfit. That's how I would wear this gray. I'm bending my purses up. I gotta make sure they're better taken care of when I put them over there in on there. There we go. So that's how I would wear that. And yes, you would be plenty warm because the suit is warm and then the coat is warm. So yeah, that's how I would wear if I was wearing all that with the gold. I could take this same suit and let's take off the yellow and let's just go all gray. I've heard women say that they think gray is a man's color. And I agree, it does have that masculine vibe to it. But Miss Joanne like that. I like that vibe. The coat is cut on a more of a feminine style. I had to bring a little femininity to it. Femininity, right, a little feminineness. But it is gorgeous in my eyes. That's how I would wear that. Just plain in clothes. Just plain in clothes. Yeah, it's fun. And you got clothes anyway, so why not just mix them and match them and play with them and see what all you do have. You know, you might, if you're my age, you have a lot of clothes. Or my mom didn't keep a lot of clothes. She would clean out her closets once a year. Something like that. Me, I keep everything because I'm going to wear that with something else. And that's how I would wear all that gray. This is how I would wear all this gray. And of course, you know, you could put any, gray is a neutral. Yeah. Yes, gray is a neutral. So you could wear gray with all those colors. And you know, I have an orange hat and an orange purse. But you get the idea. So that's how I would, wear this gray. Loving it. It's a very well combined outfit. And that's all I'm going to play with right now was just the suit, the two different ways that you could possibly wear a top coat. And of course, you know, you could always, a wrap is always apropos. It's always apropos to a suit. And let me see if I can grab this one right here. Just to play in this suit with a wrap. and say you were going someplace a little special that called for, that you wanted to sparkle, then you would just take this wrap right here. We're going to swing it around this way. Got taking the hat off. Get our little blouse right. And you know, we're going to throw that back there. And we're going to keep our same gray. Just loving it. Just loving it. Yep, that's how I would play that if I were wearing a wrap with that. And that's what we're gonna call it for this day, or this little playing enclosed session. And keep yourself strong, mentally strong. Whatever you are dealing with, deal with it and let it go. Don't let it worry you and worry you and worry you. Pray about it. Handle the situation. And if you can, walk away. Keep your spirit strong. Sometimes it's hard to make some decisions when it comes to what to do with our children, and they are acting no kind of way that we raised them, and we're just kind of stuck for what to do. Sometimes God's word to us is, you got to take your hands off. I read somewhere, I think, that a testimony where the woman was saying, God told her, I need you to get out the way so that I can work with that child, because they keep coming to you almost in place of what I could do. They come for you to do. So that kind of told me that some of these hard things that our children are going through, and some of us have no idea who they are when they leave out of our sight. They are a totally different person. And a lot of these things that are going on, I hate to say, we know they are our children that's doing this. And we don't have the heart to turn them in. Now, my mom turned my brother in when he was getting into a whole bunch of trouble that could harm other people. She was strong enough to turn her child in. Some of us know these are our children who are out here robbing and stealing and doing nothing that we raised them. And we're at a loss. But God tells us to sort of step aside. It's going to hurt us. It's going to make us cry because we see our kids going through and going the wrong direction, as we did. Because the Bible even says, as such as you were. We went through what our kids are going through. Maybe not as extreme, maybe not as bad, but we went through some things. The devil keeps using the same tricks over and over and over. He has the same tricks, but he used different methods. He used the things of that day. But sometimes God just don't take us around the mountain. We have to go through it. And we have to go through it praying and crying. My pastor preached a message the other Sunday, and about 3 or 4 women in a row, we were just tore up, because it's like we're going through that very thing right now with children. And he let us to know that they're going to go through some things, and we have to stand back and watch and let God's process play through, and pray that God keeps his hand of protection on our children while they're out there in the far country. Because they are in the far country and they don't want to listen to us. They don't want to listen to what they were raised with. They have rejected us and they have rejected our God. They've gone after strange gods, and we just have to sometimes sit and bear and cry until they come back, like the young man did, till they come back to themselves and remember who they are and where they came from. So let's just keep praying for our children. Let's just keep lifting them up. Let's just keep talking to them and try to be strong enough to do the right thing. And that's what my little spiel is for today. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Stay lifted up, stay prayed up, and you have a good day.